wee green hat, all tipped and tall, flew off ahead against a wall. It bounced and sailed, then flipped up high, and landed in a pudding pie. A leprechaun cried, "That's my best cap!" and wiped the crumbs with a green cloth nap. He dipped his head and gave a bow. "With pudding freckles, I'm fancy now." He danced a jig with a twist and a twirl. His shiny shoes made the whole room swirl. He tapped his heels and clicked his toes, and everywhere he hopped a shamrock grows. But shamrocks scream they love to play, and up and down the house they sway. One hopped right in a giant shoe. One hid inside a bowl of stew. The leprechaun laughed, "You cheeky things! I'll make you all sprout tiny wings." He flicked his fingers with magic bright, and shamrocks zoomed like green starlight. They flew upstairs and through the hall, painting stripes on every wall. Down the chimney with a gleeful swoop, ending in a bowl of green pea soup. The leprechaun grinned, "What a lovely sight! My house now glows with green delight." He skipped outside beneath the sky, waving to rainbows passing by. He found a four-leaf clover patch, and with a whisper gave it a hatch. Out popped bunnies soft and white, jumping high with pure delight. St. Patrick's Day is a time so grand, with magic swirling in every hand. The leprechaun sang with all his heart, while bunnies danced and played their part. So if you see a stripe of green, or hear a giggle in between, it's St. Patrick's Day silliness at play. Enjoy the magic, come what may. In the heart of the emerald green lands of Ireland, where the rainbows touch the ground and the air is filled with the promise of magic, lived a leprechaun named Liam. Liam was not your ordinary leprechaun. He was perhaps the most forgetful leprechaun in all of Ireland. His biggest trouble, by far, was keeping track of his pot of gold. One sunny St. Patrick's Day morning, Liam woke up with a start. "Saints preserve us!" he exclaimed. "Today's the day the humans look for our gold." He hurried out of his tiny mushroom-shaped house and dashed over to the rainbow's end, where he last remembered seeing his precious pot of gold. But when he arrived, there was nothing there but a few clovers and a puzzled-looking sheep. "Bah," said the sheep, chewing on some grass. "If you're looking for your gold, I saw a hare hopping away with something shiny." Liam thanked the sheep and set off in search for the hare. He ran over the hills, under rainbows, and through fields of clovers until he found the hare, who was looking quite confused with a golden spoon in his paws. "Ah, hare, have you seen my pot of gold?" Liam asked, panting. "Gold?" The hare blinked. "I thought this was a shiny carrot. It didn't taste very good, though." He handed the spoon back to Liam. "I saw an owl flying off with something golden. Maybe that was your pot." Off Liam went again, this time searching the skies for the owl. He found her perched atop an ancient, gnarled oak tree, wearing a pair of golden earrings. "Excuse me, dear owl," Liam called. "Might you know where my pot of gold is?" "Who, me? Oh, these old things?" the owl hooted, touching an earring. "I found them near a fox's den. As for your pot of gold, I haven't seen it, but maybe the fox has." With a growing sense of adventure, Liam made his way to the fox's den. There, he found the fox trying to use 2 golden coins as coasters for his afternoon tea. "Fox, please Tell me you've seen my pot of gold, Liam pleaded. Gold? Oh, these trinkets? The fox looked embarrassed. I thought they were fancy coasters. But now that you mention it, I did see a rainbow earlier today, touching down near your house. Liam blinked. Near my house? He thanked the fox and hurried home, wondering how he could have missed something so obvious. As he approached, he saw it. His pot of gold, safe and sound, right where he had left it in his living room, being used as a foot bath. Liam laughed, shaking his head. Only I would forget I brought my pot of gold indoors to keep it from getting wet in the rain. From that day on, Liam became a bit more careful about where he kept his treasures. But every St. Patrick's Day, he couldn't help but hide his pot of gold again, hoping for another unexpected adventure, even if it meant just finding it in the last place he looked, his own home. And so, in the land of Ireland, where magic is just a leprechaun's leap away, Liam's forgetfulness brought laughter and tales of adventure to everyone he met, reminding them that sometimes the greatest treasures are those that bring us joy and laughter.